Buckle up, action lovers. 2025 is locked and loaded with pure cinematic chaos. We're talking gravity-defying stunts, bone-crunching fights, and edge-of-your-seat showdowns that'll make your pulse race. These aren't just movies, they're full-throttle experiences you feel in your chest. From explosive blockbusters to unexpected thrill rides, this list is your ultimate ticket to non-stop adrenaline.
How are you alive? I just kept calm and carried on.
When a high-profile diplomatic mission goes catastrophically wrong, the leaders of two powerful nations are forced to put aside their differences and survive together in hostile territory. Stranded far from safety after their plane is attacked, they navigate relentless enemies, treacherous landscapes, and a deadly conspiracy threatening global stability. As the stakes escalate, every step pulls them deeper into a plot capable of sparking international chaos. Blending explosive action with sharp humor, the story follows their tense, fast-paced journey across continents where survival depends on unlikely teamwork and razor-thin escapes. Packed with adrenaline-fueled chases, hand-to-hand combat, and globe-spanning intrigue, it delivers a crowd-pleasing mix of suspense and spectacle while keeping the tension high until the very last moment. A group of elite soldiers awakens inside a mysterious alien ship with no memory of how they arrived. Locked in strange pods, they break free only to find themselves hunted through dark, claustrophobic corridors by deadly creatures. With every step, the truth of their captivity becomes more horrifying. The ship is harvesting humans for a sinister purpose. Forced into a desperate alliance, they navigate hidden tunnels, set traps, and plan a daring sabotage to cripple the enemy from within. As the battle reaches its peak, a final sacrifice buys the survivors a narrow escape. Emerging into the wreckage of a once familiar world, they realize the fight for Earth has only begun, and survival will demand more than ever before.
Almost there.
A military transport mission is shattered when a violent storm forces a helicopter down in the heart of enemy territory. Cut off from command and surrounded by hostile forces, the survivors, soldiers, medics, and tech specialists must navigate treacherous landscapes and evade relentless patrols to reach safety. With limited supplies and no reinforcements, every decision could mean life or death. Tensions rise as leadership is tested, trust is fragile, and danger lurks at every turn. Their journey becomes a brutal test of endurance, forcing them to outthink and outfight an enemy that knows the terrain far better. Amid the chaos, survival demands courage, sacrifice, and the will to push forward when the odds seem impossible.
야당짓 한번 제대로 해보자고요. 스릴 있네.
Framed for a crime he didn't commit, a man is offered a way out, go undercover in the criminal underworld, and feed information to the authorities. What begins as a calculated deal quickly spirals into a dangerous game of deception, where every move could expose him. As his intel leads to major busts, cracks appear in the alliance with those who promised his freedom. A relentless investigator begins uncovering the truth, threatening to blow the entire operation wide open. When betrayal leaves him hunted by both sides, survival means striking back. What follows is a tense, fast-paced descent into corruption, power plays, and the thin line between justice and revenge in a world where loyalty is a dangerous illusion. In a vibrant 1960s-inspired world, a newly formed superhero team, discovers their incredible powers and the heavy responsibility that comes with them. As they learn to work together, they face a terrifying cosmic threat, an unstoppable force that could destroy Earth. The story focuses on family bonds and the struggles of balancing personal lives with world-saving duties. Central to the plot is the impending arrival of this cosmic destroyer and the birth of a child with unimaginable power, hinting at a greater destiny. Packed with intense action, emotional moments, and cosmic horror, this origin story sets the stage for epic battles ahead. A chilling mid-credits tease hints at looming dangers that will test the heroes in ways they never expected.
Pick up.
14 years after a fungal apocalypse wipes out animal life and shatters society, a family defends their isolated farm against the chaos beyond. The land is more than survival, it's heritage, a last piece of a world worth preserving. Life runs on strict routines, training, and vigilance until an injured outsider arrives, threatening the fragile balance. As dangers close in, the struggle becomes both physical and moral, forcing hard choices between compassion and protection. The story blends tense action with emotional depth, capturing the fight to hold on to culture, family, and hope in a world where trust is a risk. A gripping mix of survival thriller and heartfelt drama that delivers intensity from the first scene to the last. A former MMA champion haunted by a tragic accident lives in isolation until a desperate plea pulls him back into the fight. When the son of his late opponent goes missing in a dangerous criminal underworld, he teams up with a determined cop bent on revenge. Together, they dive into a maze of corruption, violence, and dark secrets lurking beneath the city's surface. As the stakes rise, the former fighter confronts his past while battling ruthless enemies to bring justice and protect the innocent. Packed with intense fight scenes and gripping suspense, this action thriller delivers a fresh, emotional story about redemption, courage, and facing demons both inside and outside the ring.
You got us flanked.
A former elite special forces couple tries to live a quiet family life after defying their powerful commander. When their son's identity is exposed during a violent bank robbery, they're forced to go on the run. As relentless assassins close in, the family splits, one parent distracting the enemy while the other seeks safety deep in the jungle. Trust frays as betrayal lurks close, leading to a deadly confrontation on a private island. With surprising twists and intense action, the family fights not just for survival but for a chance at peace. After a brutal showdown, they finally find calm, expecting a new addition to their family. This high-octane thriller blends heart-pounding suspense with emotional depth and explosive fight sequences.
What a family.
They'll fight back.
You ready for this?
A former cop-turned-mob enforcer wants out to build a better life for his family, dreaming of opening a diner. But when a final job goes wrong, he becomes the target of a ruthless crime boss, determined to eliminate him. With danger closing in fast, he must protect his unsuspecting wife and kids during a tense, action-packed night filled with betrayals and close calls. The movie blends gritty, intense fight scenes with sharp moments of dark humor, showcasing a man's desperate fight to shield his loved ones from a violent world he's desperate to escape. It's a high-stakes thriller that balances suspense and heart, delivering non-stop thrills and emotional weight as survival becomes the ultimate goal.
Kids.
A seasoned ice road trucker travels to Nepal to scatter his late brother's ashes on Mount Everest. During a dangerous bus journey along a deadly mountain route, He and his guide face an ambush by mercenaries aiming to stop a local leader's fight against a massive dam project. Trapped with passengers and villagers, they must fight to survive and protect the community from destruction. This intense sequel blends heart-pounding action with themes of grief, redemption, and environmental justice, all set against the stunning yet perilous Himalayan landscape. Packed with high-stakes suspense and emotional depth, it's a gripping adventure where survival depends on courage and resilience amid nature's harshest conditions.